Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So let's continue with the updated series for Halfkish and Impossible. I will go back to the expert maps because you guys have requested a lot workshop on Halfkish. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And for this gameplay I will be using Obin. He's one of the first 4 free heroes that you can get in the game. And just because of how the map is built, I think it's the best option, like even better than Quincy. Unfortunately, the Obin overall game style relies a bit on RNG, so you might need to retry a couple times certain rounds until you get good RNG and you can progress through. And then of course I will be going with Monkey Knowledge. Because of the fact that I will not use any powers, any premiums, any instas, or any continues, I think that Monkey Knowledge is a must for these expert maps, especially for Halfkish and the harder game modes. But as I said many other times, you don't need full Monkey Knowledge to be able to approach and to use this strategy. You're gonna just need the most important points: the free that monkey at the start, the extra cash, the fact that mob class Bloons are gonna have less HP, mana shield, very important, giving more shurikens to your ninjas, and alchemist overall being stronger, having more projectile lifespan, having the villages cost less, and heroes knowledge, very important, to have your heroes level up faster, get more experience, get more stats, and then finally the prospects at the end. So these I think are the Monkey Knowledge points that are gonna be the must if you wanna even try to approach and to try to do this map. So yeah, let's start here into the gameplay. Free that monkey, place closest to the bottom with the hair just in a straight line, following the straight line here in the background. The second that monkey, you want to drop it right here, closest to the top, and in this case with the line of sight, you can see here the line of the range that is blocked. You're gonna just place it so that this line is about 2 units from this red post. Both that monkeys here in strong. Then you start, and then in round 3 you place a third that monkey right here. Don't rush it, you don't need to place it quickly. And you're gonna place this monkey closest to the top and to the left. And in this case, this monkey is gonna be on first. And that's the start. You're not gonna really use these monkeys for very much, only until the end of round 6. But it's important placing them correctly so you can pop the highest amount of balloons, and therefore you have the highest amount of prospects surviving for the rest of the game. Alright, here we go. So you're gonna sell now the second and the third monkey that you placed. Remember that the free one doesn't give you any cash, so don't sell that one. And let's place Obin. You wanna place Obin, in this case, closest to the bottom and to the right side, in this corner right here. Obin on first. And you can see I can place Obin just like that because of the fact that with Monkey Knowledge, his base cost is discounted. He already starts from level 3, he's gonna level up faster, he has slightly more attack speed, and more pierce, and all these things really make your heroes much stronger. Also reducing the cooldown of your abilities, and yeah, it's very important, I think, especially the heroes knowledge, having it fully unlocked. Now here in round 10, what you're gonna do at the very end of it, when the blues are about to sneak past Obin and are about this area right here, that's where you wanna use brambles. So I'm gonna just show it to you. So see here the balloons pushing. When they are about there, you can see that there were some balloons here that were destroyed. So you wanna always use brambles around this area. Sometimes, depending exactly on when you use it, it's gonna be dropped a little bit closer towards Obin. Sometimes it's gonna be a little bit further away, but it's very important using brambles when Obin is attacking the balloons. because this allows you to actually control where Brambles is gonna be dropped. That's something that is very important, and that's why you can control a little bit the RNG of Brambles if you place them like that. The only thing that's gonna be always completely random is the totem, because also Wall of Trees, that is Obin's level 10 ability, can also be controlled in the same way. When there are balloons that Obin is attacking and you use Wall of Trees, is gonna be placed where Obin is attacking. So that's a huge advantage, and you're gonna see that's gonna be very important in the late game to use this method to be able to pop more balloons. Right, Ninja 100 now. So I just place this Ninja closest to the bottom and to the right side. So right here around 15, once again, when you have some balloons about to get past Obin, that's when you want to use Brambles. It's better to use it slightly earlier than later, because especially very fast balloons like pinks can get very quickly away from Obin. And if Obin is not attacking, is not targeting those balloons, then Brambles is going to be completely RNG. So yeah, just remember about that. Ninja 101. And once again here at the end, around 18 for the greens, I will use Brambles once again. So here and boom, see? So just always be careful of that. If you have bad RNG or anything and Brambles is not placed where you want it, you can always click home and reset and retry the round before it ends. So remember that is always an option. It's always better to try to use Brambles like later, as late as possible, because if Brambles is dropped around this area, it can very easily survive the balloons that get until Obin, and so it's gonna only pop the balloons that could get past. So it's in a better position. Instead, the Brambles is very close towards the front, like maybe here, it's gonna be dropped and it's gonna be popped even by the balloons that could be destroyed by Ninja and by Obin. So that's why it's always best to try to use it around this area. Ninja 201, and you can see that now it deals some pretty good damage. Always be careful when you see some like yellows or pinks about to get past Obin, use Brambles, but it shouldn't happen. And now round 25, it's another round very important where you need to use Brambles because of the fact that Obin cannot pop purples. So when you see the balloons again about to get past Obin, that's when you want to use it, and that makes it pretty easy. And now Ninja 301. Alright, so now you're gonna start placing these wizards right here that are gonna be very, very important for the strategy, because these are gonna be Wall of Fire wizards. And therefore they're gonna be like your last line of defense, and you're gonna be able to pop a lot of balloons that might be able to, and that very easily are gonna be able to pass Obin and Ninja. You can see that it's just a straight line here, so there isn't a lot of time that the Ninja and Obin have to destroy those balloons. So it's very important here to place like these wizards that are gonna be with the Wall of Fire, are gonna be hugely impactful, and they're gonna be very important. I don't know if you guys could see, but in round 28 for the lab balloons, what I did was I waited for Obin to destroy the first lab balloons, and then I used Brambles immediately afterwards. Because you can see that when Obin pops the lab balloons, they turn into pinks, and therefore it's very hard to because pinks are so quick, they can get past your defenses also very quickly. So in round 28, that were like all the lads are very close to one another, you want to use Brambles right after you pop the first slats, so that it's guaranteed that you're gonna also pop those pings. So all my raw spikes were consumed during round 30. I got pretty unlucky with the totem, but whatever. But I still haven't lost any mana shield lives. That's pretty good. And now you're gonna just get this wizard 0-0 for round 34. Here we go. And now also with the rework on Wall of Fire, now Wall of Fire, when there are no balloons in range of the wizard, is always gonna be dropped closest to the wizard. And instead, when the wizard is attacking the balloons, Wall of Fire is gonna be dropped where the wizard is attacking. So pretty much like Obin Brambles. So with this in mind, you can very easily control and have this Wall of Fire always in a very good spot. And that's why I'm placing these wizards like this, closest to the top, and then here, this one closest to the left as well. 0-1-0. Around 36, you want to use Brambles for the first pink rush, because sometimes at the very beginning of the round, you don't have any Wall of Fire up. So yeah, you want to minimize your chances of having some balloons passed by just using Brambles there. Second rush was fine, and the third rush also should be easy because like there is more space between the pinks, so these two wizards should be able to destroy them. Round 37, getting this second wizard now 0-0, so another Wall of Fire. Very important, and now you can go quick, you can go fast because it's guaranteed that no balloons can go past this double Wall of Fire. Using also there some Brambles, because of the fact that the camos at the end of round 37, the ninja just can't pop all of them, so you need an extra help from Obin. And now for round 39, you're gonna drop here an Alchemist closest to the ninja, and then it's important that the left goggle here of the Alchemist is exactly beneath this circle of the machine, so like in a straight line like that. On strong, the Alchemist 1-0-0, and also at the beginning of round 39 you want to use Brambles. Now it's not very important where these Brambles are dropped because they're going to be consumed during round 39. The only thing is that these Brambles must not be placed like around here. If you have these Brambles drop like around there, just retry the round and try to see if you can get better RNG. So that's the only thing that really can screw you up in round 39. But even if that happens, this double Wall of Fire should be able to handle all the balloons that might be able to get past, so don't really worry. And now round 40, you want to use here the top machine that's going to slow down all the balloons. You're going to start the round, and in this case you need 100% Brambles in the path of the Moab. And so just try this round as many times as it's needed until you have this kind of RNG like this. Be ready here with the second machine, and as soon as the Moab reaches this part, all right, just use it so that the path becomes longer, and then always try to see if you can pop balloons. You can see that there I wasn't able to destroy the ceramics, and as I said before, like Wall of Fire, it's pretty bad against ceramics when they are completely like unharmed. So so yeah, let's retry here. Maybe the like the mix of it being given to another tower could help here. All right, yeah, see how much the difference. So now I only have these balloons that should be popped very easily by Wall of Fire. So this is just RNG. Just try again until you eventually can do it. And then here just get this wizard 0-2-2. Very important for round 42 because of the camos. Just a ninja is not enough, so you need another tower with camo detection. Easy. Now round 43, see the first ceramic. When you see it and when it gets to Obin, that's when you want to use brambles. So in that way you can destroy that last that first ceramic a little bit faster. Now depending exactly on RNG, you can see there that I lost some lives, so I will retry this round. You can pop everything, you can like lose no lives at all. It's just the totem as well, that you need to have the totem in the path of the balloons. So let's see if this spot is slightly better. The important thing is being able to pop the ceramics. If you can pop the ceramics before they get to the wall of fire, then the wall of fire can destroy all the balloons. If a full ceramic reaches this part, then that's where you might have some balloons sneaking past. And yeah, you can see there my second attempt was successful. So yeah, it's just RNG. So retry whenever you have like bad luck, just retry. So that's the ninja now, 401. And because of monkey knowledge, it has not 5 shurikens, but it shoots 6 shurikens. So that's why it's so valuable. And now placing here a village. You're gonna place this village as close as possible towards the top and towards the right side, sorry. You should have like a very nice spot right there. Once again, here just making sure you can pop the ceramic layer before the balloons can reach the wall of fire. And then here round 47 again, when the first ceramic can get past Obin, that's when you want to use brambles. And once again, if you can pop the ceramics, then you are good to go. So the important thing is like being able to pop the ceramics. If you see too many balloons stacking up here and about to get past, always reset and always retry the round again. Village 002, double discount, and now I'm gonna get this alchemist. I'm gonna actually place a wall of trees, right? It was up here, so it's not completely bad because it's gonna be in the path of the mobs alone. So that's pretty okay for this first part of the game. But then later on, you always wanna have wall of trees, sorry, around this area, so that it both targets like the mob path and also the normal balloons path. Okay, caltrops, here we go. So alchemist 300, ninja 402 now. And again here, just using brambles when you see the balloons about to get past, to be able to pop these ceramics. And then I'm gonna just get this village now, 202. All right, nice. That's the first mob around 50, and of course the wall of trees is on that path, so it should be easy. I don't know how many mobs one wall of trees can tank, but you should be able to tank like 4 or 5. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place here another wizard, closest in this case to like not the right side, but like around here. So you're gonna have this wizard closer to the alchemist than Obin, but not closest, so not touching the alchemist. So in that way the alchemist will always prioritize the ninja, but then as you're gonna get the alchemist later on, like 400, it's gonna give the brew to the this other wizard. 020. And this is actually pretty important because of the fact that when the wizard is going to be able to reach and attack these balloons in the bottom part, you're going to see that wall of fire is going to be dropped right there. Even if now wall of fire is up here, but it's going to drop on the other side. So that's the cool thing, that that's a little bit of RNG that you can control. Now here, be ready to reset wall trees, because it might happen that this wall trees is like full. So yeah, you can see that the mob getting past. When you see the balloons, once again, being able to almost reach the corner, reset wall trees, and because Obin is attacking those balloons, wall trees is going to be dropped right there. So it's a huge advantage. And now I'm going to get this wizard 030. and 031. Yeah, even 032, why not, with camera detection. And I'm gonna set it now to close. It's very important changing the targeting and getting it to close because of the fact that these balloons that come from the left side, when they reach like O-bin, they are considered closer in terms of percentage to the end than the balloons coming from the top, right? And therefore, like all the towers, if you just leave them first, are gonna keep on focusing the balloons coming from here, and I'm not gonna focus the balloons, the more class balloons coming from the top. And that's of course something that you don't want. So so yeah, make sure that you set at least one of these towers, you set it to close, so that is gonna prioritize the map class balloons. Once again, when you see wall of trees not tanking the balloons anymore, reset wall of trees, and again around that spot should be good. Alchemist 400. I'm not even using brambles now, and I don't think you need to, but if you want, you can use brambles. So now with the Alchemist 401, with the village with more attack speed, you should be able to give the brew to these 3 towers, so also to O-bin. And that's of course something something good. And now what I'm gonna do is, well, first of all, I'm gonna just place here a freezing tower, preparing for round 63, so that I can hold some of the ceramics that will come out, and I can just keep them like frozen there. So that is gonna give more time. 012 freezing tower, that's gonna just give me more time to like my O-bin, placing more caltrops and so on. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just fill all this last part of the map with the wizards to just have as many wall of fires as possible. Just 0 to 0. So here using brambles for this BFB, and just reselling wall trees. All right. And now what I just recommend to do here, you can see that the only problem is like these map class balloons can push very far, because like I don't have any towers to do good damage to them. And you can very easily compensate this by placing here a bomb and just get a 030 bomb. So I think this wall tree is already full, like because of the fact that before the mobs were able to get past, yeah, even the balloons can get past. But I got here three wall of fire, so I should be safe. Let's just use here brambles for this last 45 mob, because also the ceramics are fortified. Alright, so this should be good. I have another wall trees I can use, so I was able to freeze some of the ceramics. Alright, and that was good enough. So that's one bomb. Let's place 2 here. The second ceramic rush. Always go slow. You can see here a lot of balloons. So resetting. And probably if for the first ceramic rush I was already good, then maybe for the second one I might need to use wall trees. So yeah, just be careful about that. Yeah, actually I wasn't able to freeze any of those ceramics with the ice tower. Like I think it's just too close towards the left. Let me see here, let me check. Yeah, see, oh, okay, no, now I was able to freeze. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why it was RNG. Like the freezing tower should always be able to freeze the same balloons, right? So I don't know why it changed from one try to another, but... And here using wall trees. Right, nice. Okay, so building here another bomb. And for the last rush here, I can use also beam brambles to take it down a little bit. And I still have these wall trees standing. remember, if you can pop these map class balloons any sooner, then that means that the wall of fires do a lot more of damage. So that's why here I'm trying to build these bombs to be able to destroy map class balloons sooner. Because if I can do that, then even this wall of fire coming from this 032 wizard are pretty good and can already damage a lot of the ceramics. I think I'm gonna get just one more bomb. Alright. I can always reset this wall tree, so yeah, let's reset it. Alright. Because I think it was almost full. That the other one from like around 63 was full. So that's 3 bombs. That should be pretty good to destroy like these class balloons fast enough. And I'm also gonna start placing here just some towers that have some pretty like maybe a supporting role, like a glue gunner, and then later on something like a mob press, right, for around 60, around 80. All right, glue gunner here, 011, then 012, and probably also mob glue 013. And I can always then get this village 302, so I can get primary training, so I can make this all these bombs and this glue gunner even stronger. So yeah, that could be a very good thing to do. Around 76 and 78 I don't really fear, because of the fact that I have all these wall of fires. I have the ice tower that should be there, and also I have wall trees, so I don't think I will need anything more. And as soon as I can also slow down like map class balloons and some of the ceramics coming from this top side, I can just get more like wall of fire, maybe like 2 more wall of fires there, to have a total of 5 as my last line of defense. So here we go. Alright, wall of trees here exploding, so the next BFP, I'm gonna just wait for it. And rumble and wall trees, again, just try to use it so that the is dropped as late as possible. Primary training. And let's start building here some more of these wizards. Yeah, now all these towers have also more range, more projectile speed, more pierce. So that I don't need like to get this glue gunner 0, 2, 3. Alright, another wall of fire, so that's 4. Can I fit another wizard here? Yes, nice. And remember, you always have the top machine that can slow down the balloons, and the bottom one that can make the path longer. Right, let's see here. I don't want to get any of the cross path because I don't think it's needed. Alright, so the core trees exploded. So for the second set of, I mean, the next round it has the Regrow Balloons, so I will try to place again wall trees here, but yeah, it exploded. Yeah, this wasn't the best because like the wall trees that I placed exploded right away. So so yeah, it wasn't ideal. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I will just try it once. Okay, very good. The fact that a lot of those ceramics were frozen. Yeah, that's perfect. So I had some doubts about the fact that like I don't have now any wall of trees, so I have only like this wall of fires. So let's start getting here some of these wall of fires. Oh, I lost some managed lives there. Yeah. gonna also now, exploiting this, the fact I have these bombs and all this stuff, I'm gonna actually place right here another freezing tower, like to freeze the ceramics, so that I can freeze them and at the same time I can damage them with this wizard. I think that's gonna be pretty good. And also we'll start upgrading this wall of fires to have camo detection, because round 78 is coming and the second rush is camo. So if any of those ceramics can sneak past, you wanna have these wall of fires that can actually damage them. Alright, let's see if this wizard is actually, if this freezing tower is actually useful. Yeah, very useful. And now I can use Brumbles for these last balloons. And yeah, nice. Alright, let's just get all of them here. 0, 2, 2. Why not? Oh, I'm about to lose. I tried my luck there, trying to see if how many balloons would sink past, because of the fact that they're all burning here. So I don't actually know how quickly or how many I can destroy. So that's why I just tried my luck there. But anyway, I have wall trees here that I can use. So let's try to go slow. Maybe the freezing tower is gonna be able to freeze more of these ceramics here. And wall trees. Alright. That was pretty good. And let's see now the second ceramic rush. So I have these wall trees. I'm gonna be able to place Brumbles as well. Obin doesn't have camo detection, but Brumbles can still pop camos. Let's see. Nope, right? Yeah, too many balloons, I think. Yes. Alright, so I need something else here for camo. It could be very nice though to like move this freezing tower, maybe in range of this village, right? So like, can I place maybe this one now that round 77 is over? Like I don't need it anymore. But can I like drop a freezing tower in range of the village? Yeah, here. I know it's not very good for the second ceramic rush, but it's gonna be good for the first one. And yeah, I'm actually gonna tank this. I'm gonna tank all these lives, because in this way, actually, yeah, I'm gonna just retry because I didn't use Brumbles. But if I can destroy the first ceramic rush without using wall trees, then I'm gonna have a fully healthy wall trees for the second ceramic rush, and that should be enough. So let's try it. Oh yeah, I don't have Brumbles. And why now? Okay, now I was able to pop everything. Yeah, these are the weird things about RNG. Well, better for me, I guess. Okay, so that was the first ceramic rush, and then I can sell this ice tower. And I could even sell this one. Okay, camo detection. And yeah, let's just place here wall trees and Brumbles for the second rush. Hopefully wall trees is gonna be in the way. Yeah, exploding, and yeah, perfect. So yeah, it was a little bit of a risky tactic because it included like exploding some RNG from Obin, but at the end of the day it worked, so I'm pretty satisfied. And for round 80, as I said before, I'm gonna just add here a Moi press. I have here 5 wall of fire, so no balloons should be able to get past this defense, right? also with the mod press pushing these BFPs backwards. Wallow trees. Let's use also here the slow. And I can also use the other machine to make the path longer for these OMG and for the balloons here. But I don't think it's gonna be needed. No, here we go. So that's an updated strategy for Half Cash. Hope you guys enjoyed and see ya. Bye bye.